Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus Podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny.
Rick.
Senor Rick. What is up, guys?
Welcome back, gang. Danny, I thought what's up with the glasses real quick?
So I forgot I was doing stuff at the house, and I just never took them off until before the podcast started, and none of you ever told me I had them on. So then I took them out when I put the thing on, but I put it back on.
You always have an eccentric look to you, so I just assume it's like a fashion.
I thought he was bringing them back.
Yeah.
Like night at the Roxbury or something like that.
These are safety.
You're popularizing the warehouse worker or grass cutter look.
We're to promote safety in the podcast room in case someone's joke pokes.
We got OSHA here.
OSHA?
Yeah, what's OSHA stand for?
I don't know what it stands for, but I know that's the ones that make the regulations for safety and stuff. But I don't forget what it stands for. I was supposed to know.
Rick
should know.
Yeah.
It's short for Sugar Shay O'Malley. OSHA. It's a UFC.
That's why boxer. I wore my glasses for that joke.
Yeah.
He's a UFC boxer.
You're like, I quit after hearing that. Yeah, gentlemen. Well, how have you been? It's been a week. Did I have a good weekend?
I went to the rodeo, and I got on rides, and
that's cool.
I'm not made for the skies. I was not made for the skies.
That's why you're not a pilot.
That's true. Stacey likes to get on the rides, and
you don't?
I don't. I mean, I enjoyed the roller coaster now, but I'm kind of I just don't. So we got on 4 rides, and then the last one we had a Gatorade, and I kind of chugged it because I wanted to stop carrying it. And the last ride was the one that just keeps going like this over and over and over again, like super fast. I came out nauseous from that, and then I was nauseous for like a good 30 minutes. So that was the last ride we got on. No. And she did get nauseous too a little bit, in my defense, but I did feel bad at some point. Just to share this one, because there's this one ride where it's like people sit on both sides, and it's just kind of like a hammer, like it just kind of goes like this, and it keeps going like that. It keeps rotating, right? And 4 people sit on each side. And that one, the one they have there, it's really big. Like you'll see it when we go. It's really big. It looks big. It looks taller than the Ferris wheel from afar. I could be wrong, but Stacey wanted to get on it, and I was like, look, I'm not getting on that one. I get on all the other ones, but I'm not getting on that one. That one in the slingshot. I was like, I'm not doing any of those two. Slingshot. She said, I want to get on that one. I said, you can get on it. I have no problem. I'll hold your purse. I'm happy holding your purse down here. So but I felt bad because once we get to the entrance, they have a sign that says 2 or more people only. You cannot get on it by yourself. So then, we're right there, and I'm like, man, you don't have another person. That's like,
you had to get on?
Well, no, I didn't get on. She got on. So I
would have been like, this is my fiance. Does anybody want to ride with her? Like,
no, she did. She did get on with other people, but it was just funny because I felt bad because he's like, oh, you need 2 people, and I'm standing right next to her, and I'm like, oh, she doesn't have a second person.
I thought this story was gonna be like, and I stood up for my woman, but no,
I could not do it. And she got on with other people that it was a lot of them, so she got a full party, and she told me that the ride was good until the very end, because at the very end they leave you at the top for a while the people at the bottom get off. That day is very windy. That was very windy. Shit. And she said that they were like just hanging there, and all they could feel was like it was just moving like this. Eesh. And they were there for like a good 4 minutes. And she said it felt really weird, and she did get a little bit nauseous. And then like there was another girl on the ride, and that she said, oh man, can you imagine if they messed up down there and they opened our security stuff instead of the bottom one? And then she said that it felt like, she said just waiting at the top, just standing still on this little shaky thing, it felt really weird. She said the ride was fine, but that part threw me off.
I saw one video where like the roller coasters like tipping and shit, and people were passing and they noticed that the roller coaster was like tipping, and like everybody jumped on it to like do the counterweight on it because the fucking roller coaster was gonna fucking flip. And it was one like you said where it's not like going around, it's just like a sling type of deal.
Okay.
Yeah. But fuck that. I don't know. I remember I used to like roller coasters, but now I look at it and I'm like, fuck that. I told my sister and
remember we used to love going to San Antonio.
Yeah,
like we loved going to Fiesta, Texas.
My thing about roller
Like
coasters.
Natos was always the footy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we used to get like the passes, and we're like we gotta justify our money, so we would go back a lot.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. To me, roller coasters, I seem like I enjoy them now. I don't like the one they have at the rodeo. You go under the thing a lot, and it just feels like you're about to hit the thing with your head. Oh, and so I'm always like,
yeah, and imagine like tall people how they feel.
Yeah, but I have feelings too, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, short kings rise up.
They might be short feelings, but feelings nonetheless.
Yeah, I also have a rodeo. So I went to the rodeo yesterday.
Okay.
I went to go see Ivan Cornejo.
Oh, right. Yeah. He was on the weekend.
And look here, look, this is like a good real material. Esteban, if you're paying attention, all right. Let's see if this topic is deemed worthy
of a quiz.
Yeah. It's not a quiz. It's more like I'm testing myself to see if
I
he
thought you were quizzing Esteban.
No. I want to see if my topic of conversation is worth becoming a real.
He's fast forwarding right now.
Okay, so let's go.
I just got a message from Esteban. He has a rule.
That's
how good he is.
Yeah. Okay. All right, ladies. You guys need to cut your man some slack if he can't win you a prize at the fair. Okay? Because look, the rodeo is expensive as is, all right? Imagine we spent like $100 on tickets. Oh, you want 5 Oreos? Oh, $10, okay? Oh, you want aguas frescas? $35 for 2 drinks?
Yeah, they're good though.
They were really good.
And the fried Twinkie spanked.
Yeah, I didn't get the fried Twinkie.
If you have a chance to try the fried Twinkie, it spanks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you know what? At the end of the night, you know you do rides. You have to load money into a car, into that little ticket or whatever, and then the pressure sets in. Okay. You see a homeboy next to you walking around with a freaking human-sized Charmander. All right. Yeah. You see like this girl carrying around a giant bear, you know, and then you see your girlfriend with nothing in her arms. Okay. So that's where the pressure sets in because, you know, you're like, I'm going to win you something at the beginning of the day because men always say that. Like, bro, like set the bar low. Be like, look, I'm going to win you a little duck, a rubber duck or something. Right? But everybody wants a big prize. So there I was. All right. We were playing the games to try to win a prize because I was
remember which game it was?
I played 3 games. Okay. So here's the thing. I had spent that money and I'm going back. Like I was planning on going back on Tuesday and Friday, but for photography reasons. So I'm like, I'm gonna be spending a ton of money. So from the very beginning, I'm like, I don't want to spend too much time on the games or the carnivals because we came for the concert and food, you know. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be like kind of cheap. All right, I'll put $20, and if I need more, I'll do more. All right, $20 at the rodeo ain't shit, especially on games or like rides and anything. All right, but I'm like, how hard could it be to win like a little bear? Like, you know, that's $20. You know, I could have just paid them for the freaking bear.
Yeah.
All right. So I played. What was the first one? It was one. I don't remember which one it was. Okay, I lost 2 times. All right, and by the 3rd one, I'm like, okay, you know, I have enough for like 2 more games. All right, I did not win. I was out of money. I had like a little bit of change left over on another card. Then like one of her friends is like, you know what? I'll buy you the next one. And on the last one, like I won the freaking bear. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. If you are gonna try to like outdo yourself and get her a bear,
ask for a cash advance.
Yeah. Ask for a loan. Yeah. For
donate a kidney.
No. Yeah. So we have enough money to pay for everything. No. There's one that you literally just like toss a ball and it's supposed to fall like in a little hole. And they're like different colors.
Oh,
that one like if you landed in like 4 or multiple 4 of the same kind. And I think you have like 6 balls. Like you have a chance of actually winning something. That one I found was the easiest one because there's like other ones that you like toss like the ball into like the bucket that's sideways. Oh, I remember
we tried that one last year.
Yeah,
where you throw it and it has to bounce on the little platform in the back and fall into it. Fuck, we lost like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's because you.
And we kind of like at some point you're like, okay, I know how it goes in. And then you do it, and you're like, "Fuck, I didn't throw it right."
Well, it's just the people do it in front of you, but I think they throw it at an angle and they get it.
And they're inside, and they put those big plushies in front of you, so you can't like just throw it high enough or something.
Yeah. So I remember the ones I lost in. It was like you had like this ring on the stick, and you're supposed to pick up the beer bottle. And I'm like, I've had a lot of practice with beer bottles. But the thing is, with that game, you're supposed to do it quick. It's because the thing is, whenever you start lifting it, you get scared. And whenever you're holding it at the top, like the weight makes it spin. Okay, so you're literally just supposed to pick it up and quick. Like, don't be scared about like actually dropping it. Yeah. So, like I was saying, cut your dudes some slack. It's expensive as is, and then like the fear of running out of money and having to go refill, it's embarrassing. And you know, like not everybody has luck. Like those games are all luck, because you know it's not like something you practice every day. There's no way you can get better at it.
So you said you won, right?
Yeah.
So the relationship.
Saved.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Everything was great.
I
wasn't like one of the fucking losers who didn't win the prize.
Yeah, I choose not to go to the rodeo because I'm happily married and I want to keep it that way. So.
There is a YouTube channel of a guy.
He does the carnival games, right?
He does the carnival games. So, like, if you know of the games that are going to be there, you can go to his channel and he'll tell you the tricks to beat them.
Yeah.
You still have to do it right.
Wait. I gotta do the punchline to that joke.
Dale.
Yeah, so that it's because Rick talked over it. You know, ask me again if the relationship was saved.
Was the relationship saved?
Yeah, I wasn't like one of those losers who didn't get a freaking plushie for their girlfriend. Got you. All right, there we go. Now, Esteban Jumbo loves something creative with that. All right, that was beautiful, you
Esteban
guys.
is like, I didn't get a plushie. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, yeah. But I didn't know that I've never gone to a weekend rodeo. So the show.
You never gone to a weekend rodeo, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday one?
Never. Like all those.
You never gone to the Go Tejano? Those are always Sundays.
No.
We're gonna go on Sunday.
You're going this Sunday?
But yeah.
The Go Tejano. It's not this Sunday. It's the next one, ain't it?
No, it's this upcoming one.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was the next one.
No,
I don't know, but
March 10th.
The concert ticket said that it started at 2:40.
Yeah, it starts earlier.
But it didn't. Like at least the one when we were there. Like I was there. We watched like the Cowboys compete. The show started at 5.
Yeah. Well, that's when they say show, they also indicate the.
Well, that's not what my ticket said because I bought the tickets directly through like SeatGeek.
Yeah, I know, but they bundle in the cow.
Yeah,
stuff.
so I didn't know that. So I showed up like super early. We're like racing.
You mean the rodeo type of stuff?
The cow
what
stuff.
makes a rodeo the rodeo, like the livestock? Is that what y'all are talking about?
Yeah. You don't like seeing...
Well, I mean, look, I went to see a show and there was cows there.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
You didn't like to see the little kids riding on the sheep?
Yeah, that was really funny. Yeah, that was the best part.
They called something Buster.
But button something? But
I think I was Buster something. I don't remember. Yeah. But yeah, those were really funny. But the kids on the one we were watching were really good. Like they literally did not stop until the sheep stopped. Yeah, so
those kids ain't no sheeps. Oh. Hit it.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, because what were you trying to imply with?
Oh, you know how they say like, "Oh, you're a sheep."
Like followers?
Yeah, well, like they try like sometimes in politics they're like, "Oh, you're a sheep." Like you just follow, like you don't think. So I'm saying like the kids were no sheep. They didn't follow the sheep.
They followed the rules.
Yeah, but they didn't let go. It's implying they're better than the sheep, because you said they didn't let go until the sheep stopped.
You get it?
It does require a level of intelligence.
Look, jokes are funny when you have to explain them, so it's okay. We'll let it go.
That's okay.
All right, but it was cool. I like going to the rodeo. Last time I went, I was able to get my camera in, and we went that time together.
We should definitely do a cook-off.
We went one time together last year.
Mm-hmm.
We should definitely do a cook-off, like not the rodeo itself, but like go to one of the tents.
And get real trash because it's unlimited beer whenever you get it.
It's fun.
I want to see the pig races.
They have pig races?
Yeah, well, when we passed by, it said pig races, but it was closed by the time we were there.
I didn't even know the rodeo was happening until like it was too late. And we have friends that were like a part of everything, that you could have gotten everything cheaper ahead of time.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I had no clue. I didn't remember that the rodeo was coming up. Yeah. But other than that, we went to go watch Demon Slayer. So now let's get to the real topics that people are here and they care about. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows how many people care about anime? But we got Demon Slayer out. The movie came out. It was literally like every time there's a new movie, all it does is recaps like the last episode and then like 2 extra ones.
Okay.
I think out of all of them, this one was like the most boring because it like you said, it's the recovery, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the recovery not their big battle.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, what's next?
Yeah. Yeah, but there was a lot of cool little things that I enjoyed. Yeah, obviously we don't want to get too much into it.
Well,
because
I
we
guess
don't wanna
what
ruin
you
it.
saw does it make the upcoming season exciting? Like you're like, oh, I look forward. to it?
There was a scene that tricked me. It looked like the two guys were
I was
falling
like,
into like the
well,
demon realm.
You fucked up. This
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah, like that part right there. I was just like, oh,
Wait, say that again?
So there was two of like the Hashiras, which are like the generals of like their group or whatever. They were like they jumped into like the top of a
The
building
infinity?
they were trying to find like some demon, and they ended up falling into like the demon realm, like the infinity
Oh.
loops and stuff. Yeah, so in that moment we're like, oh my god, they're fucked. You know, but as soon as they touched the ground, it disappeared. So they were safe. But that moment,
It scared me.
I was like,
I thought they were
whoa.
gonna jump the shit out of us.
I was like, yo, they're killing off two characters right away. That would have been insane.
That would have been
Yeah.
I saw somewhere that it said. So you caught up to it, right?
I did.
Besides the movie.
Yeah, I did.
Yo, did the Nezuko burning part like make you sad? Because I was at work watching it and that thing made me teary eyed.
Really?
Yeah, and then like when we were at the theaters, I leaned over to my girlfriend and I was like, this part made me cry.
Uh-huh.
You know, and like the whole theater went silent when the war was happening because like it cuts off the music and stuff when he's just staring at her burn.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't for one reason. I felt like something was gonna happen. Like I was like, they cannot be killing her off. I couldn't I felt like it was very.
You were thinking about it too much instead of just letting your emotions lead you.
Pretty much. Like I was like, I find it unbelievable that she's just gonna die like that on the field. There has to be more to it. Now it doesn't. Like, I could be wrong, right? And then if I was wrong, I was like, no mames, you kill her. But there was I was very skeptical that they would kill her off right there.
Yeah.
That part. That's why I was like, nah, something's gonna happen here.
Rick only cries when men die.
I did. No,
He cried when he killed the demon, the little tiny demon.
I did get a little sad and sentimental on Attack on Titan when Hanji died. That one was really
Hanji.
fucking sad.
For me, it was Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Cyberpunk at the end of Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, dude, that part got me.
That
real-
part
yeah.
got me. I was like,
I gotta
what's-
watch it.
I was like,
You gotta.
what is this?
Yeah. Yeah, dude,
got me.
that anime is fantastic.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should watch it. You watch it in the day.
Oh well, the good thing was last year whenever we were covering the Crunchyroll Awards, like Cyberpunk had won Best Anime.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yo, I had made
congratulations to
an
him.
appearance that day.
You did. You were here
Yeah,
for that
'cause
one.
we
Yeah,
told him
we
to
talked
watch
about
it, and did he?
No,
he did not.
No,
He did not.
idiot.
And he started watching.
Why did we
But
hire
I-
him?
but
And he
I
started
watched-
watching something. Oh, he
No,
started
I-
watching
I haven't seen-
Loki.
I hadn't seen Demon Slayer, and I watched it because of that. And
Yeah. Well,
there was another one that I watched. I think you told me to watch Spy Family because it also came out on that review or whatever. Which that one's also
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
a movie.
Yeah, it was on it. It was
oh
on it.
yeah, Spy Family's getting a movie, and that one looks real good. Which is kind of good that we're talking about this already. We can start off
Have
with
you seen any of those, Danny?
Crunchyroll Awards.
Eh?
And have you seen any of the Spy Family?
No, not for Spy.
It was really funny that the intro, she's like shooting the toy gun, and then she's like, "I would have got all of them if they wouldn't have ran away,
Yeah.
or they weren't so fast." And the dad's like, "They didn't even move at all."
Yeah. Yeah, so here we are. Like, gather around, people. These are the Crunchyroll Awards. Yeah, that's the
But people are mad at Crunchyroll with the whole Funimation acquisition.
Yeah, you talked about it like I think
that
2
happened a
episodes
long
ago.
time ago. Why are they crying about it now? Funimation just barely went down.
Because all the things you bought in Funimation got removed from your accounts.
They've been telling you for months to transfer your stuff over.
Yeah, but even the stuff that was supposed to have transferred, they're like, it's not gonna be on your account.
Oh, I don't know.
It just came out like an article last week, and people were
I think
mad
we
at
talked about it.
people were mad
we
at
talked about it here.
Crunchyroll.
we didn't talk about them being mad at them.
Yeah, I think we did. On the
I don't
podcast.
think we did.
We didn't.
I thought we did.
No, because I'm just finding out about this right now.
Yeah, something about the like
Or
the
maybe
content you had bought through
Or maybe y'all had
Funimation.
talked about it when we were playing, like online. Or we talked about it on the while we were playing.
maybe.
Because I had heard this conversation and I'm not in tune with the world and I knew about it. So
All right.
But anyway, let's go into the awards. We can talk about that in a second. All right, best anime voice artist.
This is French. We can just skip these.
Okay, we don't speak French.
Yeah. Let's look for
Arabic.
American. What was that?
Arabic, Italian, German, Portuguese,
These are all your
Latin, Spanish. Let's see, Chainsaw Man,
Whoa.
and I've been watching Demon Slayer in Spanish.
Oh, you have?
I have been.
Why?
I found not Nezuko. What's his face?
Tanjiro?
Tanjiro's voice very annoying.
Oh, you did say
English?
that.
I found his voice very annoying. He's always talking like this, and I found it very annoying. So I said, you know what?
That was pretty good.
I'm gonna try the Spanish, and the Spanish is way better.
I didn't watch it
I
in
don't-
English.
I don't know about.
I didn't watch it
Try
in English.
it.
I
You
didn't
can't
watch,
say I don't know about that if you haven't tried
I
it.
just like
I watched it.
I watched like a whole season.
I didn't
I'm
watch
not,
it.
I didn't just watch like one episode and said, you know what, let me go in Spanish.
There's
last-
like so many. Oh wait,
The last season, I watched it while it was coming out, so it wasn't in English.
Right.
And I went to go see it at the movies, and hearing them talk, I was like, this feels very
Weird.
weird.
Yeah.
It was very
I started
weird.
watching it in the original.
Even the character feels weird
Yeah.
because of the
It
way the language
yeah,
is.
yeah. That's why they always. That's why people who say that they prefer like the sub.
Yeah,
always talk
I
about
was
it.
watching. I wanted to watch the original, but I was doing other stuff, and I need to read.
Oh.
So I was like, no, I need to understand. I put it in English, and I just found his voice so annoying.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? Let me try it Spanish, see how it sounds. And Spanish,
It's just
I enjoyed it.
I can't imagine Inosuke sounding good in Spanish. Like I'm not talking about
Which one is
Tanjiro.
Inosuke?
The boar, like how ridiculous he
he
sounds.
doesn't sound bad.
No?
I mean, one of my things is
That's what I'm.
one of the things. He's one of the things.
It's Eugenio Derbez. He's the one.
Yeah, el burro. No, here's one thing though.
Yeah.
You know, everything is dubbed in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, all the because Mexico, like yeah,
and it
we have
usually
films.
comes out first.
Right, but what I'm saying, like all the stuff that's acted in English, every single movie, the Marvel movie, everything gets dubbed in Spanish. So Mexico and Latin America, they've always been dubbing all these things forever.
Yeah.
And so the dubbing community, like the
Le echa más
dubbing,
ganas.
yeah, I mean they've been around for years. They have to
Makes
dub
sense.
everything.
No,
Makes sense.
that makes sense.
So-
I'm just talking
so
about
they
like
know
how
how to
ridiculous
dub.
Inosuke is.
Try it. I don't think it's bad. I genuinely I couldn't stand the voice in
Tanjiro's
English.
voice.
That I mean I could say some about the other ones, but the one that stood out the most was Tanjiro. I felt like he always had to do that little sound. Like he could have been excited, he sounded like that. He could have been scared, he sounded like that. He could have tried to feel courageous, he sounded like that. And I'm just like, this guy sounds like he's always crying. So I put it in Spanish, and I
can see that.
I enjoy.
I can see that. Yeah, I'll check it out. And besides, I was watching whenever the soccer one was going out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same thing. I had to be working and stuff, so
Oh, yeah.
I would put it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not gonna wait for a week. I need to find out what's going on right now.
Yeah, I need to know.
You know? Yeah. So it's cool to see that the
English
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man's. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to watch that one in Spanish on
Yeah.
YouTube for free. Even Castellano, look, the Spaniards did good too.
Oh, English.
Even the English one.
So people have been dubbing Chainsaw Man good. Japanese.
I like the song on the Chainsaw Man.
I don't remember. I
The
skipped
intro?
them. I binge shit.
No.
Yeah.
So best anime ending sequence.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Let's go.
Yeah, like I said.
Opening sequence. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's one of my. That is
I heard
one.
they moved the floor on it.
That is one
Yeah.
on my to watch list.
Yeah, I genuinely don't care because I skip everything. Yeah, I'm watching anime while I'm at work, so I'm like I'm busy doing stuff. So I'm like I'm not gonna listen to the song. I just skip
Ah.
and get back to work.
Okay. Best anime score winner.
It gets me pumped.
It-
Gets me pumped hearing
Yeah, because the songs are always super crazy.
Yeah.
So I would see that. So Attack on Titan got the best score. So this is music overall throughout the show. Like every time something's happening, and I can see that.
They had really good music.
Yeah, the last season had really good music. Yeah,
Best anime song.
I didn't watch this one. So
Oshinoko.
no clue.
Must protect at all costs anime character.
I think she
Anya?
won it last year too.
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so that
Why
one makes a
wouldn't
lot of
she?
sense.
Best supporting anime character.
Satoru Gojo.
There goes power.
Gojo.
Yeah, I think Power was a runner-up. Mob Psycho, it was a really
Hanji.
good one.
Anji, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, the my biggest gripe with Jujutsu Kaisen is that your main character isn't even your freaking main character. Like there's hardly any of him throughout the seasons. Like both of them, it's just like it's always focusing on someone else, which it's a different way of telling the story, which is still good. But yeah, but this dude's just like a super OP guy. Like I don't really give a crap about him, so I don't care about that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Best main character.
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. Wow.
I saw a preview to one of it, like the upcoming fights that he's about to have, and it looked pretty fucking sick. He had like white hair and shit. Have y'all seen the trailer or the preview of it?
I've seen him with the white hair.
The white hair has already been seen.
I know, but
Did you see him fighting a dragon?
yeah.
It already came out.
Oh, it looked fucking badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, The Rock was.
Aaron
No.
Aaron Yeager.
Yeah.
Jaeger.
Look, Mob is there too. I like Mob. Mob Psycho is a really, really good anime. Thorfinn from Vinland too. Vinland's a good one.
Vinland.
All right, let's see what else.
Best Slice of Life.
I haven't seen that one. I had seen it pop up, and I'll eventually watch it.
What is best slice of?
It's just like every day.
Like a drama kind of thing?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Best drama. Oh, well, look at that.
Attack on Titan. Yeah.
It had too much going on where you're like, it's not like you could predict what's about to happen.
On Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I didn't feel at any point I was like, that's what's gonna happen.
I felt the ending was gonna be obvious. Like I didn't think he was bad at all. Like I never thought he turned on.
Yeah, I
his
felt like him dying was gonna happen, but I couldn't guess how.
Unfortunately, I knew because it had been spoiled for me.
Yeah, but I couldn't guess how it was gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I like how it played out. I think if you were to start it now from beginning to end, you won't be as disappointed as I was. I was just upset with how they split up the end.
Since I watched it from the beginning, because I wanted to watch the last season.
Yeah.
You start seeing like the obvious. There's so many fucking hints in between. You're like, what the fuck? How did I not notice that in the beginning?
I felt that way whenever I rewatch Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah.
I haven't rewatched it.
It's,
my sister has the DVD.
Yeah. Well, it's because they never really explain how the other country got their alchemy.
You've told me.
And I told you about that, but they talk about how there's like another alchemist, and it's just the father. Like he was gone the entire time because he was off showing everybody else how to use like different kind of alchemy. Yeah. And then like at the end, it all makes sense, you know. But from the very beginning, you would have never known. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and here we go. Best fantasy anime, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is so freaking good. Anybody who hasn't watched it should go watch it. It's really good. Like, it's beautifully drawn. Yeah, and
my wife really likes it.
Yeah.
She did not watch Chainsaw Man with me.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
She watched Demon Slayer with me, and she watched
Spy Family.
Attack on Titan, right?
She watched Spy Family, but we've been watching it here and there. It hasn't like caught her attention to like binge it. But Attack on Titan, we watched it.
Here we go. Best action anime, Jujutsu Kaisen.
But I might have to jump on this one because it looks like they're just taking all of them.
They're sweeping. I think in total they won 7 awards.
Hey.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's really good. Like the art, the freaking drawings on this thing are freaking insane. The animation,
that's what I heard.
Insane.
Vix was the one that kept telling me about it to watch it. I think he's up to date on it.
I thought you would have seen it whenever it came on freaking Fortnite.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like they had like.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, I was playing.
You were playing already.
Okay. You know, best comedy. Yep, Spy Family. Let's go. And then there's one called Buddy Daddies that it was based off of Spy Family, and since everything mangas like it was inspired by, it has like a really similar vibe to it. And it just popped up the other day, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And it's literally just like it was something that was inspired by it, and then by the manga, and then they both happen to become animes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Best romance.
I haven't watched that. No.
Okay, next one. Best art.
Best art direction.
Slayer.
Yeah. Demon Slayer. I think the colors on Demon Slayer make it so freaking good. It's just everything about it is so fantastic, and the fight scenes, the way that they animate the moves and everything, so freaking cool.
I think it's interesting how they picture some of the demons, like and their backstory.
Oh yeah,
like the last arc, the village arc. It was like someone who was a coward.
Yeah,
he was always doing like
that. Honestly reminds me of Assassin's Creed. Whenever like they would go and like you would assassinate like a big character, they'll show you how they basically like became like corrupted.
My wife really likes it, like because it also shows his compassion, right? Like he's like, you weren't always a devil or a demon. Like you had another life, and even though I'm killing you, like I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
that you had to go through this or
whatever.
He
I think he shows that a lot for the brother and the sister.
Yeah,
because I think
he
had it. I think they had it the worst because they didn't really do anything wrong until after they got killed. Best cinematography? Cinematography?
The Jujutsu Kaisen is just fucking sweeping. It's insane.
Doing everything, bro.
Yeah.
Best director?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Best character design?
Jujutsu
Jujutsu Kaisen. Best animation? Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's honestly, it was just like a toss between them two, honestly.
Them two.
Like, they just did so much for animation-wise that literally, like I feel so bad, like, because we've been hearing about the animators, like demanding time off. Because it's the rapid pace that they want to put this out. It's insane. But, like, everybody's so hooked that it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know? But these motherfuckers will refuse to just give people a day off. Okay? If you go into our folder real quick, let me just mention this because people have to understand how badly overworked people are. Yeah. So there's an anime called Solo Leveling right now.
Oh, yeah, it's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, so
That's the one I told you about the throne, right?
Click the one. Yeah, that one. The one about the very famous grin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really popular. There's literally like 7 episodes out. So this week there was a freaking recap story. Okay, like I don't know why instead of just not giving us an episode this week, they just like, oh, so let me tell you what's been going on. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, you guys just started, you know? Which, by all means, I'm like, look, they didn't have to animate this. They could have just gave them the day off. But instead, they're like, we need money, whatever, like the company. So they just put this out. And yeah, so it says Solo Leveling, the episode 7.5, has received the worst rating of any anime episode. Because you can rate the episode.
You think that's why it was a half? So
No,
was it in a full episode?
Yeah.
It was just half. It was just half an episode of...
No, it was the full
It's a full
episode.
episode, but they call it half because it doesn't add to the story. It's kind of
So
like
like
the Lion King.
1.5?
Yes.
Solo
Like,
leveling.
You both of you had the same idea.
Leveling 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah, but if you go back, you're gonna see even Mr. Beast had the comments on there. He's all like, not surprised. This show is amazing. When I saw a new episode was a filler, it actually made me depressed for a few moments. And I'm all like,
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It just came out.
yeah, it's like the thing is like, look,
Especially if you're following episode per episode like every week because they didn't
you get
drop all
exci-
7
exactly. You
at a
get
time.
excited.
Yeah. You put
And-
time out
and
of your
it's
schedule
just-
to watch it.
How long are the episodes? Are they
I think
like,
like
a
20
20 minutes?
25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, if you
So
started...
if it was 30,
you just-
then that one was only 15. I would be fucking
Yeah.
pissed. I would know, but you would know something's up if they call it
And a half.
episode 7.5 and it's only 15 minutes. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, but honestly, like it's just like it didn't have to happen. If y'all needed more time to do shit, just why do this? It just makes no sense. All you do is piss everybody off. And I was watching another anime, and the exact same thing happens, and it pisses me off. It's just like, stop doing it. Just don't put something out.
Yeah.
Because then look, we've been waiting a whole week, and it's like, look, obviously we're so spoiled because we feel like we deserve this shit, but it sucks.
Yeah, but at the
It
same
just
time,
fucking sucks.
like you said, like I think if they came out and said, you know what, this has been tough this week, so we took it slow. We don't have an episode till next week. Sorry about that.
But people
That
would have
might-
been more okay than with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that would have been better
Yeah.
than just doing that.
I think that it's something that the rest of the animes are going to like take note of this. Like,
I hope so.
fuck, if Demon Slayer is like, we can't do this, or any other upcoming anime, they're like, oh, we can't. That was the dumb shit. We can't do it.
Yeah, but I think it just goes hand in hand with the like the animators complaining about them not giving them time off. I'm like, it literally just shows you how much people hate that. They'll be like, dude, just let them have the day.
What I don't understand is why don't you do the 7 episodes or 8 episodes
Ahead of time.
ahead of time and fucking just drop it 1 week at a time? What's the deal behind that?
Well, I imagine if they're like,
Because that would be stupid, right?
Well,
like,
what-
let's say this one, you know that you have 8 episodes, you have 2 seasons, and you know you're gonna work on, fucking split it in half. Hey, I'm gonna do the 7 episodes, and I'm gonna drop it 1 at a time while I work on this on part 2.
See, I think it's more based off who's buying the rights to it. I don't know. They probably have a contract with Crunchyroll they have to meet.
That they have to do it.
Well, you
Yeah.
need
Go
to dump
for it.
in money to it ahead of time.
Yeah, it's like,
Right.
or if the company belongs to somebody who's bigger
Well,
that
this one-
has stocks. in-
What this one is? This one's it's the first season, right?
Was this expected to be like a success before it came out?
Yeah, I think it's a popular manga. Like people were like really really excited for the moment, the big moment of the anime, which is like on the first episode.
Yeah, like
That's what I'm saying. Like, you
could
already
then
know
you-
what to
yeah.
expect. Yeah, you should already have it ready. Maybe this one it's a little tougher because it's the first season and you don't know if it's gonna hit. But like a Demon Slayer,
It could have all the episodes.
Yeah, have all the fucking episodes when you drop it and work on the next season while you're dropping the other one. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure everything has to do with money. Yeah. Like whenever you get your project greenlit, they'll probably like it's whenever it starts. I don't think it's like people have like this thing. You're not gonna pay somebody to animate it if you don't know you're gonna sell it.
Right. For this one, because this is the first season, but like a Demon Slayer, a Juju Kaiser,
Juju.
Yeah. you know that it already hit, right? So
yeah,
Invisible. Didn't they just do season 2 and
but
they did like one part like, and then the second one?
America standards is different though. Yeah. You know, I think in America like things are banked ahead of time. I think this is more up to date. Yeah, it's more fresh. It's more literally like you know it was.
They
done
should just get AI to do it.
Oh, you just poked the wrong button. You poked the wrong button.
All right, let's get back to the awards. I think we're almost done with this. Yeah.
Best original anime. That's the one you were talking about.
Yeah, so it's the Buddy Daddies. Yeah, so it's like a spy show. Like I think they kill the dad of the girl, and the guy was the villain. So they just kept the girl.
Okay, I can see.
I started the first episode, and that's what I remember.
I can see why you say it spins off the other one.
Yeah. Best anime film, the Suzumi. This one was good. I think I watched it at the theaters.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
That's also part of the same, like the Flying Castle.
No.
This was a completely different studio.
Yeah, I think this is different. It looks a lot like the Your Name people, but I'm not really sure. Yeah. And here we go. Best new anime, Chainsaw Man. That one's super popular, so that makes sense. Who else?
Best continue. I guess could have been Attack
all
on
of
Titan.
them. Yeah, all of them were continuing. It was the second season. Demon Slayer was another season.
Bigger than One Piece?
No, but the name of the title is continuing.
No, I know. Exactly. I'm like, this has the biggest fan base right now of all of these right here.
Yeah, because it's been on way longer.
Exactly. So I was saying, like, none of them stood a chance against One Piece. Yeah. And here we go. Our anime of the year, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen has a cool intro song. I'll give them that too. I actually do like it. Yeah, that's one of the only ones I've actually cared enough to listen to.
And that one's done, right? Like all season 2's already.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I think it did like a half season and then they did the rest of it. Yeah. And then remember Usher spoiled it for everybody?
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. That's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Is that my Oh, dang.
Professional.
We have to do that thing like if the phone rings in the podcast, you have to answer. And you just have to.
Wait on. Hey, Lauda.
Oh, shit.
You're on the podcast. Say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. This is our first appearance.
Yeah. Yeah, so see, everybody, she's real.
You see Oscar like this.
Very good. Was there ventriloquist? Yeah. All right, babe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Is it true he got you a bear?
Oh, too bad.
That's why he hung up quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
put that on the reel. That's the one.
Well, where were we? All right,
well, we were just talking about the anime.
So that was this weekend, right?
Yeah, in Japan.
Y'all didn't ask me what I did this weekend.
You did stuff?
I mean, do y'all really care? Let us know in the comments. What'd you do over the weekend?
I went fishing on Saturday.
Fishing?
Yeah, fishing. And I hung out with my friends. Yeah.
You have friends?
Yeah, it was a very good time. Can you pull up the photo?
Let's see.
I worked on my science project. Yeah, I got a D in college. A 65 is a D, so I got a D. So technically, it's not like I can still pass. Like if he gets married tomorrow,
yeah, you'll be happy with it. What you got?
I'm not happy with it. I'm an overachiever. Like I want to get at least a B, you know. But yeah, we.
Which one? This one? Is this your
second
friends?
one? The second one.
Yeah, hold on. Who are these gentlemen right here?
Freaking studs. Look
Ve
at
nomás.
that shit. Woo.
Zoom into Danny's eyes. Let's see if he was drunk.
I think I was more drunk.
Yeah, you weren't even looking at the camera.
There was 2 cameras.
His eyes are closed.
Yeah. See, I knew
Wide
where the
open.
camera's at.
And then I took
Wait, you
one
wear glasses?
after. Yeah.
The fuck? I just noticed that. I've been seeing him for like a year now here.
You for real?
Yeah, like
He
I never
he
really
looks me in my eyes.
like I never really noticed that he had.
I've
glasses.
never actually really looked at
He
you.
never looked at my eyes.
Yeah.
And then the last picture,
Yeah.
I took another one with the best man.
Let's go with the best man.
The best man at that group.
Oh, why do I look so weird?
Yeah, he did look kind of weird.
It was on Snapchat. Yeah, look.
Oh,
He used to
man.
filter. He
I used the
to
filter,
kind of-
an AI filter.
Yeah, don't do that.
Dude, I had fun. I had fun.
You had
hanging
fun?
out with- yeah.
What you,
What-
who
what-
did you meet that you hadn't met
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
except him? Yeah, you're right. You hadn't met anybody.
My favorite Danny moment happened on Saturday. My favorite Danny moment.
Really?
It was,
They used to be getting head kicked, but this one beats it.
It was getting what?
It was a
Head
thing I
kick.
said. No,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a thing I said, and you said.
What did you say,
I
Danny?
don't remember. I don't remember it. I remember I said.
He said a lot of things that day.
No, but I remember I said something, and you. And
I
you-
remember. It
and
was
you-
fucking funny.
It wasn't towards me.
What was it?
It was a question.
Yeah,
and
so-
it wasn't directed to me.
So it was me, Abel, and Ricky like talking, and then you walked up, and you said,
Hey, Abel, do you rap? I was like, what the fuck? It had nothing to do with anything that we were talking about. And it was so random. He just turned around. He's like, hey, Abel, do you rap?
"Yeah." I was like, "Is there something we don't know?" Did Abel start doing music?
He's a part of the outsider.
I remember now.
Other than music,
I remember now.
Hey, y'all check out Abel's new song.
Abel's
It's
new
on
song.
Spotify.
SoundCloud, any
the-
DSP.
His first song is "My Bro Kane."
Mm,
No, I boo me.
I got
I
you.
think, dang. I was going to say, out of your groomsmen, he's the least one to rap, but never mind. Let me retract that. Maybe
Yeah, you
he'll
should
be on a
retract
feature.
that.
Maybe he'll be on a feature someday, but.
Yeah.
He'll be like in the background, dog. I told you I'm not doing it.
Yeah. So what compelled you to ask Abel if he could rap?
Was there a backstory to this, or there was a rap song while we were playing pool, and you just like, "Hey, Abel, do you rap?"
Look, the moment I walked up to him, I remember that him and Oscar had gone smoking or something to like a smoke shop or something, and I remember that Oscar
Cigar Lounge?
Yeah, Oscar had showed Abel his music, and Oscar had said, I remember that joke from the podcast when he came on, and he said, I'm not just saying it just to look good. Like I really think you had good lyrics. And when I walked up to him, I remember that, and so I just asked him, I said, "Hey, well, do you rap?" I just felt like
he
saying it.
understood your joke.
But it's your favorite moment.
It is my favorite moment.
There you go. That's all that matters.
It was the funniest thing. I
Yeah.
couldn't stop laughing.
It was just so random. It was really,
And he was
really
so
random.
he was like serious, but he was laughing because in his head he had it all planned out. But Abel didn't know what the fuck he was talking about neither. And it was like, yeah, let's just keep drinking. Like Danny's.
Everyone
getting
knows
there.
me, so he knows I just mess around. But
It was cool.
he doesn't rap. He doesn't.
So
rap.
for those who don't know, Danny invited us to Brewings, and it was to meet the other groomsmen.
Right.
We ate wings. We went to the pool hall to Fast Eddie's, and
Fast Eddie's, if you want to sponsor this podcast.
we were watching the U of H game at Brewings, and the Jake Paul was supposed to fight on
There you
Saturday as
go.
well. So whenever we could get to Fast Eddie's, it ended on the first round, so
Yeah.
we didn't get to see it. Yeah,
It was. I think we saw him go down, or a replay.
no, I
or
think it was the
something, right?
replay already.
It was a
Yeah,
replay.
because they had already done like the.
So he lost?
He won.
No, he won. On,
Oh,
on
why
the
you say
first
he
round.
went down?
No, like the other guy.
Oh, okay.
There's two people
Okay,
involved.
that's because he said Logan Paul. You said, we
No,
just saw
Jake
him go
Paul.
down.
Jake.
Whatever, it's the same.
Get it right, bro.
No,
This-
one's
this
a
is the
wrestler.
GOAT.
One's a wrestler, and the other one's a boxer.
Yeah,
One's a champion, and one's not.
which is the champion?
Logan.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Facts.
well, Ricardo's favorite boxer all time.
All time.
Is
Just
Jake Paul.
Knock off the other guy.
Yeah,
And
and
So-
he didn't let you down that night. So he was definitely having a great night.
whoever he beat, were they good? Were they someone known or what?
It was a boxer, but it wasn't like a known boxer. It wasn't.
You could hold the gun to my head and I couldn't tell you the name.
So
of the guy.
from 1 to 10, how big of a win is that then?
2.
So it's not a major win for him.
No, it wasn't. But like
Well,
all his fights, all his fights,
I think
all his fights.
the one round thing just.
We were talking.
Okay,
we were
sure.
talking. We were talking about anime, right? And you know how there's little fights that lead up to the fucking season. You got to build this character. That's what's going on with Jake Paul right now.
This is his build-up.
He's fighting little guys here and there. He fought a boxer that beat him. He went toe to toe, and you know how you always meet that boss and you think that you're gonna beat him, but he kicks your ass, and then you're on a revenge tour. That's kind of what Jake Paul's doing right now.
So he had lost to him before.
No,
He lost to Tommy
he
Fury.
lost to another boxer, but the other boxer was like a boxer.
Well, he's like a nepo boxer, like his family's legacy thing. So,
A nepo boxer.
Yeah. So it's in the nepotism. Yeah. So,
But he had professional fights.
Yeah,
compared to when Jake Paul first started fighting, it was as like a hobby. It was like a guru clash.
Yeah, but I like poking the bear because like this guy should have destroyed Jake, and it could have been like literally.
He actually dropped him.
Like Jake dropped Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it literally wasn't like a complete wash, you know. So I think like knocking someone out in the first round, just because it's him, like lends a little more credibility to him
To
because
his
the thing
commitment.
is like he completely dropped YouTube. He stopped doing everything for like the last 6 years, and people still call him a YouTube boxer and stuff. And like people like it or not, but he is a big name in boxing. Like
Right.
it's a really big payday every time he steps in, so everybody wants to get paid. So now you said he has people calling him out. Or
Yeah, so go to the first one. So go to the next one. We'll go back to this one. So this is one guy that called him out. His name is Mike Perry. I think this guy is also a UFC fighter. I could be wrong. Yeah, it says UFC right there.
Yeah.
So Mike Perry steps in after Ryan Garcia vows to end the problem child.
Yeah, he probably deserves a fucking payday.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of these guys want a payday.
Yeah, because the UFC doesn't pay shit.
Right.
Like,
So
people are
yeah, so
risking
the
their
fighting
lives for
him
nothing.
gets them good viewership.
Yeah, they
good
make
exposure.
more money. Like literally, like the biggest, the guys he fought against before, like in their entire UFC career, they never made as much money as they did on one night with
No,
him.
one night.
So all the UFC people are all obviously just like throwing their hat in the ring. But that one's not the one that matters. The one that matters is Ryan Garcia.
There's two. So Jake Paul has been calling out Canelo,
Yeah.
which that one's a hard one to sell. Canelo's like, I don't need a fucking
Yeah, he doesn't need the exposure.
I don't need the exposure. But Jake Paul's defense is, I'm the biggest name right now in boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Which there's if you follow boxing, there's a couple. He's not the biggest, but he's up there. I can say he's up there. He's not the biggest. Yes, he fights a lot. He fights every fucking month. You're gonna say his
how
name.
do you compare he's the biggest? Like does who sells more? That's how you dictate who's
right.
the biggest.
You're right.
He is undeniably the biggest.
Yeah, he fights
like
every
Ryan
2 or
Garcia-
3 months.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
everybody should do.
Yeah.
That's the reason that boxing literally
used to-
lost all its
they
appeal.
They used to do that.
That's why pay-per-view went under because they weren't doing fights. So he showed up, comes in with the siding with the zone, and now they have fights all the time, which is what everybody should have done from the very beginning. All right.
The hard thing is, Jake Paul, like I said, he's like an anime. Like he has to fucking put in the work to have these fights. Like these fighters are already established. Like Jake Paul has to keep fighting so people can take him serious and say he's a boxer. That's the reason why he's fucking fighting so much. Because Canelo, what's the point of fighting 3 times a year? For what?
Exactly, and that's the reason pay-per-view died because of people who think like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you're
sorry.
right.
And the thing is, like, look, obviously they want to protect their title. You want to hold it for a while because if you lose it within 3 months, it meant nothing. Okay, so I completely understand that. But in reality, Jake Paul's done more for boxing than any other fucking boxer probably has. He probably has inspired more kids to join boxing than anybody other boxer ever did. Other maybe like obviously like the 4 giant gods of boxing. All right, but look, that's why I honestly like total respect towards Jake for that. He's a piece of shit.
But like
as far as boxing goes,
your take is that he's bringing all this attention because he's popular.
Yeah.
Because he was already popular.
Yeah.
And people want to know, can this guy who was just a YouTuber really become like a big boxer?
Well, the thing
Right.
is,
So
like,
you're following like a
it's-
story.
Yeah,
kind
and
of
it's
thing.
funny because like the other guys that are calling him out, they're like, dude, you're being fucking fake. You're making these people believe in themselves, and they're. This is the 1% that actually make it professional because they've done it their whole life. Like you mentioned Tommy Fury, like their whole family for fucking bloodlines, Oscar De La Hoya, fucking Floyd Mayweather. Like there's generations of fucking fighters And then to be fucking 24, 25, I'm not saying you can't do it. It's just the percentage are really against you to say, you know what, I'm going to change my life and fucking become a boxer. He can do it because he has a fucking island. He can get the trainers. He can get the diet. So technically, it's not that they're being assholes. He has the resources. It's not that they're being assholes. It's just like, well, you got to be realistic. Like, not everybody can do this shit.
Yeah.
And
But fuck them for saying that regardless. Because look, in reality, if that's what he's inspiring people to do, that like if they want to start late, let them. Who gives a shit? Yeah. It's just the thing is, he makes them look bad because he's putting on more events. He fills more seats. People are more excited to see them than all the other fucking losers who have been in boxing forever. All right, look, they might be better, but it's undeniable that he puts in the work. Right? The thing is, the kids want to see him succeed. The older generation wants to see him lose. Right. So that's why everybody watches.
Yeah.
So he's right to say, I'm the face of boxing right now. Who cares if you're the world champ? And like, you know, every time I see a Canelo fight, I'm nervous because I want to see him win, but he's getting older. So like I'm all anxious the entire fucking fight.
I still don't think it's the face. I think he's up there, but he's not the face.
It's absurd. Like maybe like the face of Mexico, like he's not the face of boxing there, but he's the face global for boxing.
More than Canelo?
Yeah. I mean, look, people don't want to take him serious because he's a YouTube boxer.
Right. No, I get that.
But whenever you're talking about the sport, right? Let's say I'm doing fucking like numbers like the UK does with their soccer matches, and they're like the Mexican, the CONCACAF. All right? You might have a more legacy in your town, but I'm still bigger globally. Like, I think he has more reach.
But do you think they, like, I guess my question is, like, I think when people watch Canelo, people go with the attitude of, I'm watching the best boxers in the world right now going at it against each other. Whereas here, not that he's not good, but there's also a part of you that I'm here being entertained. Well, not that having two top boxers fighting each other isn't entertaining, but there's also
I can see that.
So another thing that I wanted to bring up that I just thought about right now when you're mentioning it, right? The best product, right? Like Jake Paul is learning technique. He's learning how to adjust. If he's losing, well, technically all his fights have been pretty straightforward. He knocks them out, and they don't go the distance, right? But it's not a finished product. It's not a product that has put the life of putting the work. So with that being said, if you notice Jake Paul's fights have not been a mainstream pay-per-view that it's a fucking Saturday in Las Vegas where boxing fights that are pay-per-view where everybody's watching it is a fucking Saturday in Las Vegas or any of these bigger venues, right? Jake Paul will fight at Saudi Arabia. He'll fight at Great Britain, which we would have to adjust. If you don't know,
you have to watch.
You have to fucking see it.
Which a prime time, like to watch at like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
A prime time is a fucking Saturday night is a fucking fight. Like that's the fucking fight.
Well, I guess the other thing would be the replayability of it, because there are some fights that people would be like, "Do you remember the fight of X and Y?" And those become like people might watch them again in the future. Just for the sake of reliving it or just experiencing it again.
Even on sports, you can watch a replay, but the thing is to fucking watch it real time.
It is, but
it's the same thing with boxing.
But in sports,
no, you're talking more about legacy wise.
Like legacy, because like for example, he didn't watch soccer a lot, but he really enjoyed the final of the World Cup with France versus Argentina, and it was a really great game.
It was one of the best finals.
Right. So like if you go back, like. Yeah, you probably won't go back and watch it. But if it's up, you'll be like, oh, fuck, like, that was so good. Like, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, like, who could probably replay a fight where you won on the first round? No, not in general. Round? But, like, some of his fights.
Okay. It depends. I've seen boxing fights, but I knew the story behind it.
I was about to say that.
Sometimes there's like, they're fucking beef, and then they go 3 rounds, and you're like, yeah, but leading up to it, like there was so much fucking like
Logan Paul versus the other guy that ended up fighting the guy who was like leaking photos of his girlfriend.
Oh, I don't know.
You remember like the last Logan Paul fight? It was huge. It was a fucking UFC fighter. You heard about it. You just don't remember because we talked about it.
Yeah,
Nate Diaz, yeah.
Diaz, I remember Diaz.
I think I watched the fight.
Neither did I, but
it's because you said Logan.
Yeah, he's the one who fought him.
I thought it was Jake Paul.
No.
So you mix them up too?
Jake Paul fought him, not Logan.
Oh, I don't know.
Logan.
I don't think that's not true.
Logan fought him like another.
No, because he got in a cut practicing. No, because he threw a bottle at him, and then they still fought. Logan won that fight.
I thought it was Jake Paul.
No, look it up. It was literally the whole reason they were fighting was because of that. And everybody was debating that he went too far. That even though he's fighting Logan, he shouldn't be allowed to talk about his wife like that.
Dylan Dennis?
Dylan Dennis, that was him.
Yeah, because Nate
See,
Diaz
you're the one who said Diaz.
You said Diaz, and you're like, yeah, he fought.
Yeah, because you brought up the name. You're the one.
You said UFC.
You're the sports guy.
You said UFC.
Isn't he? Dylan Dennis is a UFC fighter, isn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Look him up.
Well, Logan Paul does UFC or boxing?
No. Just look up Dylan Dennis, just by himself. Yeah.
We're doing research here on the podcast, everybody.
Yeah, martial arts. See, he's MMA.
Oh, okay.
See, that's why I only said Diaz because you're our sports guy. If we get the sports
you
question wrong, it's on you.
Throwing water bottles like Nate Diaz did it.
Dylan Dennis threw something at him and like cut him open.
Nate Diaz had done it to what's that other fucking Irish UFC fighter? Like he's known for fucking throwing the fucking water bottle at him.
Okay,
you said water bottle, so
yeah. Well, we're talking about the Paul brothers. Okay, but look back to what you were saying about the Clash of Giants, like with Canelo. Mm-hmm. You are right about that, and I think that speaks more towards his legacy and about how I want to say maybe like modern media still hasn't accepted the reality that internet media dominates.
But the cool thing is he's young.
Yeah.
He can still prove himself. He can still be like, you guys might not take me serious. You might just take me for entertainment, but he could still make it up there, right? He's pretty. Well, how old is he?
I have no clue. You want to just look it up and find out?
Jake Paul?
I don't think he's in his 30s.
27.
No, he's younger than us.
27.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but look,
is that young?
Well,
for boxing?
Well, I think Canelo fought Mayweather at 18, so I mean, he's not really that young, but he's not that old either.
Well, sure, but
just look at the average retirement age of a boxer. Okay. I think this is a good question we need answered.
And I think it might be less. I mean, more because they're not fighting as much.
Oh, like you're right.
The Mexicans are known for boxing because they would fucking fight each other, and it wasn't like, okay, I'll fight you once a year. No, these motherfuckers, like Mexican. It was Mexican on Mexican crime, but everybody fucking loved it because it wasn't running around. It was fucking warriors. We were known as fucking Aztec warriors because these motherfuckers would give their fucking blood and sweat and tears, and that's why Canelo gets criticized because he said, "I'm not gonna fight a fucking Mexican. Like I don't want to fight my own kind. I'd rather like fight somebody else." And right now, people are giving him shit because there's two Mexicans that are both champions. One of them is Benavides, and the other one, I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. He fought like a month ago, and they need a fucking fight, and Canelo's like, I'm not gonna fucking fight him. I think,
and that's what fucking sucks because honestly, in reality, like keep proving yourself every fucking time.
Mayweather, he's one of the best. He's not the best, but he was one of the best.
Yeah.
Promoter and fucking fighter. Him and Pacquiao, he beat Pacquiao. He beat Canelo. But he didn't fight.
But didn't he run a lot or something?
He didn't.
That's what everybody he was for points.
He didn't fight Canelo in his prime. He caught him right before his prime when he was still young. He just mentioned, I don't think he was 18. I think he was older.
Can you look it up? I remember seeing that he was like really young.
But he wasn't he wasn't a mature boxer. He actually fucking learned from that fight.
Let's see. Oh, he was 23. Okay.
Mayweather also fought Pacquiao. It was towards the fucking end when we were like, what the fuck? Like, y'all hid for like 2 or 3, 4, 5 years, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
They're not going through the best, and there's a whole bunch of like promotion issues too. Like there's different labels, so they don't fucking get to fight. So these guys could be the champion.
Fighting with freaking like younger people all the fucking time. It's fucking embarrassing.
De La Hoya, when he fought De La Hoya was fucking beating him. Like, they said that I felt that De La Hoya had won that fucking fight.
Yeah,
he never gave him a rematch. Like Mayweather was very fucking. He knew he was a businessman. He wasn't gonna fucking tarnish his legacy. He's undefeated.
Yeah, I don't like him. I rather watch Jake Paul fight. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, what I'm getting at, like the Mayweather, his record stayed undefeated. Fucking Mexican legend, Chavez.
Yeah.
He fought like fucking 80 more.
Yeah.
Double of what Mayweather had fought without losing. So how is this guy going to be the best one? You know, just because he didn't get any loss? Yeah, but how many times did you fight?
I'm
What were your
telling you,
fights? Like
he's accepted in the mainstream. That's why I'm
But
telling you.
I think he also, like he said, I think Mayweather really care about just like all this, his face as like record keeping and all these things, right? And I think the other guys were more like, I fucking want to beat you, kind of thing, and that's what I'm here for. But one question we asked: the retirement average age is late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah. So he still has time.
Just for the listeners.
So like Canelo, make it happen. Fucking beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat him to a fucking pulp.
Dude, he would probably bring in like probably just as much money as like he would fight Mayweather.
I wonder if he thinks that the fucking Mexican community be like, dog, what are we doing here? Like you're avoiding the Mexican champion that's been calling you out, and you're gonna fight a YouTuber.
It's just
you see what I'm saying? Like you have another Mexican that's a fucking champion that he's a fucking badass.
Yeah,
and you're gonna fight Jake Paul? Like what the fuck?
Well, it's like
we'll fight them both.
The main the
triple threat match like in wrestling. Esteban, those are real material, bro. Look, what a guest referee.
Look, like I'm just saying. Look, the cool thing about like this getting as much attention as it does is that new people join the sport. That's it. So maybe like future generations are probably gonna be even better. That's the best thing we can hope for. Yeah.
The other thing is,
I'm pretty sure gyms are getting like a new boxing gyms are probably getting a whole new life.
A bunch of Gen Zs, like awkward Gen Zs at the gym.
It's also like the cross sports. That's also happening too, because some of the Jake Paul fights were against UFC fighters.
Yeah. And
now Ryan Garcia, which is another boxer, he's Chicano, he's not Mexican. We don't claim him because he lost the tank. But he called out the guy that I referenced earlier in the podcast, Sugar Shane O'Malley. It's the guy with the fucking rainbow hair.
I haven't seen them.
Look him up, Danny.
I want to see Danny try to spell this.
Say it one more time. Say the name.
O'Malley.
No, say the whole name.
They call him Sugar Shane. Ese, el primero.
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh, Sean, yeah, Sean.
Oh, that guy.
Well, Ryan Garcia called him out. This guy's a champion in UFC, and Ryan Garcia's like, dude, me and you, rainbow head guy, like, let's fucking fight.
But like box or like UFC?
I don't remember if they specifically said UFC or boxing.
I mean, like, if you're calling me out, you're fighting me out.
Yeah,
my sport. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, because I think Ryan Garcia called out Dana White, and he was Dana White, and he was like, make this happen. So I don't know if it's a UFC. He would be stupid to go UFC.
Yeah.
It's easier for a boxer to kick a UFC fighter than a UFC fighter or a boxer to go to UFC.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ryan Garcia is the one who came off of De La Hoya's, right?
Yeah. But then they started fighting.
Yeah,
but he's still his promoter.
He's still his promoter?
He's still his fucking promoter.
He still has him under contract?
He still has him there. He's there on the fucking fights. Like,
wow, that's embarrassing. Because last time he was talking about he was leaving with Mayweather and blah, blah, blah. It was very embarrassing to watch, honestly.
You're under contract, right?
Yeah, but still, they're just so like it's because they make everything so public and they're fighting back and forth like on fucking Instagram. I guess that's part of
the story thing, right?
Yeah,
like knowing what's going on behind.
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that because honestly, like all the fights like with like the whole Ben Askren thing, all right. That's like I think it was like one of his first like knockouts. Like the dude landed on the floor, it became a meme. It was literally everywhere. Yeah.
I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, but
he was also a guy that got like a flying knee to the face with like 5 seconds in the UFC fight. Like
from the when they were first started, he's the guy who fell. Yeah. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it was like the sickest thing ever. And the guy that he was fighting, like he was talking a lot of shit. It was Mazadov, the guy over there in Florida. He used to be Kimbo Slice fighter. Like. There was a lot of beef before that one. Like that one had a story too, and it ended within fucking 5 seconds.
Like as soon as they started, he fucking ran.
That happened with the girl Ronda Rousey too, right? There was a lot of shit talking, and then that last fight she lost really quick, and it's just kind of like
after that she like lost her confidence, just kept losing.
She didn't win another one.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he fights the Rainbow Dude. But Ryan Garcia called out the Paul brother, right?
Yeah, he called him out too. He called both of them out, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's like
Trying to land a paycheck, whichever.
Maybe he's just fishing.
But that guy, he was undefeated. Ryan Garcia was a fucking boxer. Where you're
until
like,
he fought Tank?
He fought Tank, and Tank hit him in the stomach.
Yeah, he quit.
He quit. He didn't like fucking get up.
Yeah,
like that's when the Mexicans were like, "Yeah, that motherfucker's American." the Garcia, the eye is silent. He's Garza.
Garza. Wow.
But no, it's man. I don't know. I never thought that I would. I've watched boxing for a very long time, right? I never thought that it would get to a point where there's boxers fighting UFC guys, or UFC guys fighting boxers. I never fucking would imagine.
You gotta thank your goat for that.
So do you
Well,
think...
he wasn't a UFC fighter.
No, but he fights.
Yeah.
The UFC
He caught out
yeah,
UFC
he's literally
fighter.
the one who started the whole thing.
Do you think this whole Logan Paul and stuff, it feels like Guru Clash or what?
Mm-hmm.
When are we making it happen?
Yeah, because remember I said
Someone
I
of us
fought
challenged Jake
yours.
Paul. We need to views.
I fought in your court already.
You did.
Yeah, so now you got to fight in boxing.
Sure. Can I use my legs though?
I'm fucking scared. Like,
Can I use my legs?
He's gonna forget.
Like I keep jabbing Danny, and he gets frustrated and just fucking throws a kick. Like, whoa, Danny, what the fuck? That wasn't a part of it. You're disqualified.
There was one time, I think it was in the kickboxing class, and since we have our shoes on, when we spar, I remember I don't think we were supposed to kick, and it's hard because you like instinctively was like, oh no, I can't, no, don't. So,
but they would put like the little fucking flaps on it, right?
No, we had our shoes
I thought there was like the
in
chain
karate,
and
but
then
the
thing on top.
kickboxing class,
They didn't have it.
no, they didn't have G's or anything. They only had the boxing gloves, and that's it. So if there was a little bit of sparring, it was like just hands.
No, but me and you did kicks too.
in the karate class.
No, I think it was kickboxing.
Well, there was a few times where I don't,
Maybe that was the times he forgot. He
Yeah.
kicked you in the head.
Okay.
That's why you fucking beat me. You know that
Wait,
because
but
there was
how-
no kicks and you kept kicking me.
How did you
He
even
cheated.
see? How did
He
you even
cheated.
see the Puma shoe?
Oh,
You were barefoot.
He saw.
Then-
Because I went to the floor. I was like,
Wait, but you said you saw the Puma shoe, so either I had shoes or I had the shin guards.
I saw
Yeah, I just caught you
those
lying.
Pumas. It was those exact
he
ones.
used to wear the black ones, the super like scrunchy ones.
The skinny ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
He had to throw them away after
They
those many
did.
head kicks.
yeah, they had blood on them.
Yeah.
That's why these are
Se cayeron
red.
las cintas.
These were black.
Oh Jesus!
Now
He's
they're-
wearing solid red shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did
He's
you have
wearing
any-
Yeezys.
did you have anything else on this topic, or can we close it out?
Let me close it out.
Let's go, dude.
All right, dude, y'all want to talk about Wendy's?
Let's talk about Wendy's. Because I'm kind of hungry.
So, Wendy.
Well, it depends if there's
oh,
a
but
long line
first
right
one, The first one.
If there's a long line, I won't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I had Wendy's for the first time a few months ago.
so this is your fault.
It could be. I don't know what the story is.
Read
though.
it.
Dang boomer.
Wendy's will start experimenting with surge pricing in 2025 along the lines of Uber and Lyft. Wendy's will test dynamic pricing on burgers, Frosties, and other menu items, which will cost more during times of increased demand. Like throughout the day?
These idiots during breakfast, lunch, and dinner want to increase their prices. All right, they're not
What
giving
happened
you
to the lunch special? Like it's lunch, so you come get the
the
lunch
444 is now the 666.
The lunch special. The lunch special is not gonna cost more. That's what the special is.
Yeah,
That it costs
That's
more.
in-
like
Sounds-
surprise.
That's what makes it.
Surprise. Wow.
Yeah. So I was gonna come on here and rage about it and be like, you idiots failed us when it came to Netflix. We're all like, just don't subscribe for a couple of months. They'll roll back their password sharing, and all the idiots went and signed up immediately. And guess what happened? Now Disney's cracking down on password sharing. Hulu's cracking down on password sharing. Well, I think they're the same company now. But yeah,
Right.
and that's how it goes. It literally, we gave them the green light to be like, yo, screw us over. Okay? But the problem Wendy's doesn't understand of trying to do what Lyft and Uber does is that there's more options. Right?
Yeah.
Wendy's is so fucking stupid that they thought that they held a monopoly on burgers. Right? No, I'm sorry. No Baconator is ever going to convince me to pay $14, $15 for it.
You said that they're not a monopoly,
No, they're not.
but how many burger places you know are squared, where the meat's squared?
Well, they hold a monopoly on like
Square
their
burgers.
gimmick.
Square burgers.
Yeah, square burgers. And don't get me wrong, I like Wendy's every now and then. It's okay.
Yeah, the one time
But
I went,
it's not better than Whataburger. So, with that being said, the internet went crazy and they let them have it.
Wendy's was popular for their internet meme presence. What are they doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
pretty
people. Just because people like their Twitter doesn't mean that they're going
No,
to.
that's what I'm saying. But what are they doing?
Aren't
They already
fighting PETA one time?
yeah.
They were fighting PETA one time.
They fight everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And they're really good with like their niche topics and everything. Because I've seen like them interact with like rock bands and stuff, like niche ones, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, look at this. Boom! It says after backlash, Wendy's now says it will not roll out the surge prices. Let's fucking
Right,
go!
chicken.
Here we go. Finally, it's like the Sonic thing all over again. The world has come to its senses. And we end at a happy ending.
Why would
with
you-
a big fuck you to Wendy's?
I don't know.
Why-
I feel like
What? Are you on the side of the major
like,
corporation?
You know, whenever something like good happens, kind of like this, you say, "Oh, that's one for humanity." Like it's been restored or saved. Like,
Oh, you think this was rolled out to make us forget about
no,
like
I'm
important stuff?
no, I'm saying like,
like a lot of bad shit did happen this week.
the world is restored because
Fucking
of this.
Wendy's, I don't know.
Yeah, fucking
The-
Wendy's.
The world is restored because of this. But we fuck up so many times that it didn't make me have more hope for humanity. Like, this is a very small win.
No, if this succeeded, every freaking
Would do
place
it?
out there would have done the exact same thing. No, you do not know how big of a win this is for people who survive off fucking fast food.
My question is,
Yeah, this
why
is insane.
My question is, why advertise it? Like, why say, "Hey, we're gonna roll out. We're gonna try charging you more." Why not just
it's
be like,
publicly traded. They have to announce to everybody what's going to changes that are going to happen.
You know
so
what-
if somebody gets that news, they report on it. It's over.
I
for
really
them.
was hoping that it went through
Why?
because
To fuck over everyone else?
out of all the franchises, I don't think, or out of their franchise, like I don't think they would have trained their employees to know that that's why you're paying more
No,
at lunchtime. Hold on.
AI is going to do everything.
yeah, I think,
AI was
I
going to
think
do
I
everything.
think a computer would do.
Yeah,
all of
AI
that.
was going to
Yeah.
like automatically do it.
What I was getting at was I would want to eat at lunch, and then go the next day at 3, and fucking pick a fight with one of the cashiers. Like, I was here yesterday. You charged me $3 more. I didn't talk to the fucking manager,
yeah.
and the manager's like 15.
harass the person making $8 an hour.
The manager's 18. Like, nah,
Shut up,
I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
I think
no.
I'm not entirely on Rick's side. I think I would have liked it for it to roll out so that they would fail, and then it would be more of a.
It wouldn't fail. People would have still ate there. It's proven that people like if they want to and it's convenient, and there would be less
So
lines.
why not roll it out then? If
Because
if it's gonna
because
work,
they don't hold a monopoly. They realize how freaking like everybody's talking right now. Like back in the day, people would be like, let's unite and not do something, and they would always fail.
sure,
Right now,
Like a boycott.
Yeah, like right now, Starbucks is feeling it.
right?
Yeah, like like everything going on with like the whole
Starbucks is feeling it.
Yeah, they're protesting Starbucks right now. Like if you check like their
They're doing
numbers.
the same thing or what?
What do you mean?
What are they?
He's asking why they're protesting Starbucks.
Well, we don't have to get into politics and stuff like
Oh,
that.
politics. Oh, I didn't know why it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was because they did something like this.
No, it had nothing to do
Oh.
with it. It was completely different. It's a.
We don't need to get to it.
divest.
We don't need to get into it. I just thought that it was tied to this.
Yeah, no. Well, the point being is like right now the collective power that the internet has is enough to scare them into like backtracking stuff.
I guess for me it's because since it's Wendy's, and
you
I've
don't
only
care
been
about
there
Wendy's.
once to Wendy. I'm like, yeah, let them do it and let them fail, and then if they don't fail, but
No, I'm more worried that it would succeed because people.
And then everybody do it?
Yeah, because then everybody does it. Because
That
is
that,
scary.
that, that
That is
is
scary.
what would happen.
But you-
like,
you-
no doubt in my mind, if people didn't give them any backlash, pretty soon McDonald's is already like in some places in the country they charge like $5 for a spicy.
now that's,
Well, I
a,
see-
that's a
Okay.
boycott.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
seen stuff like that?
I
Right?
didn't see that, but I saw like the Big Mac was like over $10 or some shit like that.
Yeah. So it's just like
It depends on the state too.
yeah.
So we-
If it's harder for them to get the food to you, it's gonna be more expensive.
Sure.
But like, what's stopping them from charging us more whenever they all unanimously decide that they want to raise their price?
The little restaurants. Why would you go to a fast food when you can go to a little
Because
shop and get a
because
nice
the fast word is
breakfast,
what
lunch?
literally dictates it.
Yeah, but now
everything.
there's some of these fast food lines where you're there for like a good 20 minutes. Waiting
Go
on
to
the
Chick-fil-A and see how long
Chick-fil-A.
that takes you.
Well, no, Chick-fil-A is good.
I do-
Go
I
to
do- I do-
go to that McDonald's right across here, Bellway 8. Sometimes they take forever. Whataburger over there by the Walmart, they take forever nowadays.
Yeah, but Whataburger's always taken a long time. I don't think that's
That's what I'm saying. It's no
Yeah.
longer super fast.
Look, it doesn't matter.
Try
The
eating
convenience.
something on Sunday.
Yeah,
When Chick-fil-A is closed.
it has more.
yeah,
It has
you
more.
have to wait a whole day.
Yeah, it has more to do with the convenience of it. Like a lot of people don't want to get off of their car. There's people who will wait in line for like 20 minutes instead of just going inside.
Yep.
So that it would have happened. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Every corporation
But
would have followed
even
that.
a lot of little restaurants now, they have drive-thrus. Just go to the drive-thru.
No, Palitos doesn't have a drive-through.
They need one.
Yeah, we'll burn it down again and let.
Nah,
make sure
me? I didn't do that. Wendy's did that. Because it was their
I was sad
The
that it was
competition.
closing.
It was the competition, so they
the
burned it down.
competition.
Oh shit!
It was AI. They bought a AI air fryer. And it's
Oh.
like,
Look.
no.
We've come to an end of the episode. Let's just end
Oh.
it there. Like fuck Wendy's. Thank God this failed because it
So
was
now
such-
what? Before we end it, people reward Wendy's and go buy Wendy's, just pretend it never
No,
happened,
no,
or
no,
still
this
boycott
literally-
them because
Yeah, this sours people. Like
I know.
I wouldn't go anymore.
It would be like a crazy ex, like, I don't want Wendy's no more. You just fucking
Yeah.
keep driving, like, with it and well, you just keep going.
Look, eventually people are gonna forget. The cycle passes, and it's not gonna matter anyways.
so not
There's too
everyone.
many options.
Not
There's too many
Exactly.
options.
But here's the thing: not everyone's online. What
Oh, right now
percentage?
you just touched my hand.
I did touch your hand.
Yesterday,
but
when
you're
I-
my cousin. So it's
Yesterday,
like I touched my hand.
yesterday when I was leaving the rodeo, I didn't look, and I put my hand down, and I grabbed the guy's hand, and then he was like, "What the?" Fuck? And I'm like, "Cálmese," and I just kept walking.
I'll get you a bear in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Well, let us know if you're going to Wendy's after this. I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I will take a Wendy's, but if you pay for it.
I'm not giving them my money.
As long as-
reward them.
As long as there's not a line.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried. They have like a pretzel bread. Pretty good.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah. Enough promoting Wendy's. Let's fucking go home. All right,
Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen.
If Wendy's would like to sponsor this podcast, let us know.
Yo, go to Wendy's.
I would vote for you.
We will sell out
Go
so
to
fast.
Wendy's.
Go during lunchtime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not sellouts.
Guys, we have to end the podcast.
Okay,
We have
they
to
don't
end the
want to
podcast.
go. They don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We have been the Unqualified Gurus Podcast. Peace.
Out.